to you and we can get closer to you, Allah. Allahumma anta as-salamu wa minka as-salamu tabarakta ya zal jalali wal ikram. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. So we have now passing the month of Dhul Hijjah, and Muharram will be starting very soon. So that is our new year. So just like other faiths and non-faiths celebrate their new year, we have our new year coming up. But what are we going to do? Now we had the 10 blessed days of Dhul Hijjah. Equally, we have the first 10 blessed days of Muharram. But again, we need to make a plan, because if we think, well, let's wait till Muharram starts, then day 1 will go, day 2 will go, and before we know it, most of the first 10 days have passed. So again, we should be making this plan now. What are we going to do in these 10 days? And just like we were advised in the blessed days of Dhul Hijjah, that to sit in seclusion. So that can be khalwat, whether it's at home or in the masjid, that we sit, ponder on our journey. Because we are running, we get up every single morning, we go to work, we come back to work, we're running errands, and this cycle continues. Weekend comes, we're doing home errands, we're doing this. Do we actually take time out to reflect, sit and ponder? No, because we all think we're all too busy. Or even if we get a moment to ourselves, what do? We go onto the mobile phone. So we don't really have that time. So make that plan now, that I am going to sit, be it only 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. Even if you can sit the full 10 days, make the plan. And if you want to sit in this masjid, then please let the admin know and they will facilitate it, because it may be difficult to do at home because there are so many distractions. And so really for especially the brothers, the masjid environment is the best, because we're away from all the worldly distractions, we're not at work, our family necessarily is not giving us a distraction, and so use these 10 days to sit khalwat, and whatever small or whatever big, really use this journey to start the new year properly, that you're going to reflect upon yourself and make changes. Because again, like with Dhul Hijjah or Ramadan or Muharram, whichever blessed month we're in, these months come and go, and we come 1 year after year, and there's no change in people like myself. So really just ponder that the 10 days are coming, and the Nisiyah tonight will really explain in a lot more detail how to use these 10 days. So you'll be given practical steps. But Muharram will start in 3, 4, 5 days' time. Now is the time to make the plan. Whatever work commitments, maybe I can sit in the next weekend. I will make sure that all the other errands, all the other tasks are done this weekend, so that there is no excuse, because we'll always find excuses. Oh, sorry, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to go this. We can all find excuses, but let's make sure that we have no excuse, so that we do sit the khalwat. Again, beginning any majlis, we begin with the recitation of the Holy Quran, and invite Hafiz Zishan to do a short recitation. Jazakallah khair.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يسبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض الملك القدوس العزيز الحكيم. هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياته ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة وإن كانوا من قبل لفي ضلال مبين. وآخرين منهم لما ما يلحقوا بهم وهو العزيز الحكيم ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم مثل الذين حملوا التوراة ثم لم يحملوها كمثل الحمار يحمل أسفارا بئس مثل القوم الذين كذبوا بآيات الله والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين قل يا أيها الذين هادوا إن زعمتم أنكم أولياء لله من دون الناس فتمنوا الموت إن كنتم صادقين ولا يتمنونه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم والله عليم بالظالمين صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khairan to Hafiz Zishan for a beautiful recitation of the Holy Quran. Now we will go on to have a Naat recited, and again bringing that mindset point in. This is a time to focus, bring the three keys. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with me, He can see me and He can hear me. And close your eyes and imagine that you're in Medina Sharif. So when this Naat is recited, so you bring that focus in mind. And I would like to invite the poet of the court of Dabbagh, Brother Ahmad Dabbagh, to recite a Naat. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a dua and munajat with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And after each verse, inshallah, we'll recite together La ilaha illallah. So they directly start with the La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. اس دل کا بھی کیا کرنا جہاں یاد خدا نہ ہو. اس دل کا بھی کیا کرنا جہاں یاد خدا نہ ہو. عبادت ہو تو ایسی ہو کہ جس میں پھر ریا نہ ہو. لا الہ الا اللہ, لا الہ الا اللہ, لا الہ الا اللہ, لا الہ. کرتے ہیں سبھی دعویٰ محبت کا مگر لوگوں کرتے ہیں سبھی دعویٰ، محبت کا مگر لوگوں محبت ہو تو ایسی ہو جس میں پھر دگا نہ ہو، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الا اللہ۔ کروں میں جب بھی بند آنکھیں، کروں میں جب بھی بند آنکھیں، تیرا ہی نام ہو آگے، رہوں میں گم اجالوں میں کسی کی پھر ہوا نہ ہو، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ الا اللہ۔ گناہوں پر نہ ڈٹ جاؤں، تیری ہی سمت لوٹاؤں، گناہوں پر نہ ڈٹ جاؤں، رہوں میں تیری یادوں میں، مجھ سے پھر جدا نہ ہو، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ الا اللہ۔ کٹوں میں نام پر تیرے، مٹوں میں نام پر تیرے، کٹوں میں نام پر تیرے، مٹوں میں نام پر تیرے، ٹکڑے ٹکڑے ہوں میرے، مگر تو پھر خفا نہ ہو، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ الا اللہ۔ ولی میں بن جاؤں تیرا، ولی بن جاؤں میں تیرا، اور تو ہی دوست ہو میرا، میں دیکھوں نہ کسی جانب، اور مجھ سے تو خفا نہ ہو، لا الہ الا اللہ، لا الہ۔ ہاں تیری ہی یاد میں روؤں، میں اللہ اللہ کر سوں، میں دباغ سا بن جاؤں، नमाज़े शौक़ खज़ाना हो ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह
सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन, वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिल्लाह व अला आलिहि व अस्हाबिहि, अम्मा बअद, फअऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनु इस्तईनु बिस्सब्रि वस्सलाह इन्नल्लाहा मअस्साबिरीन। वक़ाल तआला या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनु इत्तक़ुल्लाह वक़ूलू क़ौलन सदीदा युस्लिह लकुम अअमालकुम वयग़फ़िर लकुम ज़ुनूबकुम वमन युतिइल्लाह व रसूलहु फ़क़द फ़ाज़ फ़ौज़न अज़ीमा। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम व नफ़अना व इय्याकुम बिल आयाति व ज़िक्रिल हकीम। अम्मा बाद। All praise belong to and only are directed to Allah Jalla Majduhu, who deserves all kinds of praise, because anything praiseworthy which you see is created by Him. Anything goodness where exists is through Him, and any evil which is committed is due to our misuse of His given gift of freedom of will. And peace and blessings be upon our Master and the Beloved of Allah and ours, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Sayyidina Rasulullah Alaihi Salatu Wasalam, and upon his companions, and upon his family, and upon his whole ummah. As you know, there is an important event which is coming Islamically, the beginning of the new Islamic year. So one thing which is observed, that when the new Islamic year begins, now in Muharram, after a few days, next week or so, you won't find that Christians are participating with you in the celebration. Why? Simple reason is because they are Christians and they have their own new year which they celebrate however they do. But they never come up to and say, okay, or actually hold parties and go out for dinner and things, because actually that there is Islamic New Year, and you find them out in the streets or in the restaurants and say, oh, why are you out? They say, we come to also celebrate as Muslims celebrating their New Year. The Sikhs also live here. They understand our language as well, Urdu, Hindi, Punjabi. They don't come and celebrate as well. Hindus as well, they also have their own religion and own traditions. You don't find them also celebrating. Or they might say few greetings to, but not on their own as a whole, or they're having parties. Similarly, the case with the Jews. The Jews live nearby here, as you know, in Manchester. There are areas where Jewish community lives, Muslim community lives side by side. But they won't be coming and celebrating with you or by themselves. Also, atheists, people who don't believe in any one that who has created them and running them, although they are benefiting fully from the creation and their existence themselves, they also won't come and celebrate with the Muslims. But what is the reason that you and me, when Christian New Year comes, others come, our people tend to join and they parties, and they themselves have parties within their own circle, and yes, what is there? We are celebrating New Year, it has begun there, it has begun. Now the thing is that when the adhan is called in the masjid, and in many countries and Islamic countries and also here as well, some places people can hear, no Christian come towards the masjid, no Jew come towards the masjid, no atheist come towards the masjid. And rightfully they are doing because they have their own set of beliefs or non-beliefs. But when bells start to ring in the church, you see Muslims going towards there. The movement starts, yeah, we should also worship. Now this is something very strange. Either these people do not have working minds, or inside there is from inside they are Christian or Jewish, or there is some other corruption and mixture and cocktail in the inner self of the person. Otherwise, the right-minded, okay, a kafir is kafir, they are actually carrying on with their, whatever their beliefs are. Be it Christian, be it Jewish and others. Because Islam has itself given freedom of will. But what is it that you, for example, Muslims, they have the final version of the divinely revealed religion, Islam, their own values. There is no teacher like the Prophet of Islam, no leader like him. So what is it? Is to think. Because a person should not be a crowd following person. Just because the crowd is going this way, you go this way or that way. Sheep mentality. Yes, at the same time one should live in harmony and peace. That's what's taught. But that doesn't mean you accept and mix and mingle your belief system. And Islam, because as you see the other, shaitan is doing his own role, whatever role he has adopted. So one should seriously think, because thinking will change you. So Islamic, this New Year is coming, then there will be maybe Chinese New Year coming, Jewish New Year. Yeah, you should wish well to them. But why are you celebrating as though it is your own? And worst is that when your own comes, you even do not know it has come. And there is no memory or celebration or the purpose or that what is it for. This shows either we are slaves, and very bad type of slaves, that who are not loyal to their own religion, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nor they're loyal to any other. But slaves of people, slaves of the thoughts and patterns and traditions. This does not suit a human being. It does not befit human being to be enslaved by others. He is born or she is born independent. Only the creator and the person being who has made them exist have the right of worship and ultimate obedience, and we being his servant, not the servants of others, as such, worshippers of others. So the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this is something for you to think about. Think about, because thinking will change you. Otherwise, when any new year will come, you will jump in it without thinking. No, you should have some honor and self-respect for yourself. You don't have any respect for yourself and for religion. Yeah, you should respect others. Islam teaches, as I say, harmony, peace, living peacefully with others, and becoming a peace-giving person, a peace-loving person for others. That's the nature of Islam. But it doesn't mean that you lose your own identity. So what is the reason behind? One of the reason is identity crisis. You've lost your own identity, who you are. So anyone comes, shaitan comes, say, he is my friend, I'll go with him. The other comes, yeah, I'll go with him. The other comes, other religion comes, yeah, I'll go with him. Tribal traditions, where you are from, Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, Africa, oh, these are tribal traditions, we do this in our tribe, okay, we'll just follow that. This is our tradition. So this is a person who doesn't have any strong foundation, any identity, you may say, awareness that who you are. That is why it is very important to know who you are, because then you can make good decisions. Because you have to realize your own value. You are much more value. You have much more value than you think or anyone thinks. Because Allah Azza wa Jal has given you the honor of being amongst the very highest type of creation, which is a human being. And amongst the ummah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Now, if you want to disrespect yourself and not honor yourself, it's up to you, but there is a consequence for that you have to bear. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, gave guidance to the companion, and the companion knew each how to do the smallest, minutest things. Not how to run the country, how to run the world only, but how to even walk, how to talk, even the tone of talking, even the speed of speaking, which, imagine, you have a guidance for footsteps, which footstep to place in which place. If it is in masjid, which footstep? If outside the masjid, which footstep? You're going in toilet, which footstep? In the house. So much minute and guidance toward them, from the biggest to getting into paradise and to run this whole world to each footstep. Then what do you think the Sahaba Ikram Rizwan Ajmain, they don't have any guidance regarding how to begin, how to celebrate the new year, the new Islamic year, such an important event coming. So the Sahaba Ikram Rizwanullah alayhim ajma'in is narrated with the Sahih Sanad by Imam Baghawi rahimahullah ta'ala. They used to teach each other. It is mentioned that yata'allamuna, they used to teach each other how to begin the new year or new month, how to do it, what to recite, what to think, what to set, what kind of mindset. They said, like we taught Quran to each other, like Quran was being taught. So much importance they gave, and they were given the guidance. Quran was the wahi and is the wahi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they said that such importance they gave about how to, guidance about how to begin New Year's, new month, Islamically. So not only that is guidance, okay, you can read this dua, you can read that dua, but the importance attached to is the example, the analogy is being mentioned with Quran. So if we are unaware, then obviously we will do whatever we are doing now. Because we follow others, because we don't have something for ourselves or do not know, then we will follow whoever is doing something. And once you have your own identity, your own path, and which is better path, golden path, then you will follow that. So I want myself, yourself to know it consciously and then think about it. And then, so here, according to that guidance of the Sahaba Ikram, as I mentioned, narrated by Sahih Hadith, they were given, the Sahaba were given, taught 6 principles to begin New Year. Others they don't have even. They come up with New Year resolutions, meaning self-made. This person is health conscious. He will say, "Oh, I will actually be so much healthy. I will have this weight and things." A person who is in another field, he will have his own. "Oh, I have set New Year resolution. I will earn so much money." So it's whoever is interested, they are, because they don't have that kind of guidance. Now, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us the guidance. The Sahaba Ikram Rizwan Ajmain passed guidance to us. So we shouldn't be actually like fluid, like here, there, going everywhere, wherever anyone takes, but having your own identity and your own path, because you are, Allah Azza wa Jal created you as an individual person. You have your own soul, your own spirit, you have it there. You are not actually that one spirit, all of you. So one of the principles they have given, the first one in Arabic, which you say, Allahumma dakhilhu alayna bil amni alayna bil amn. So the firstly is you're calling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma, O Allah, meaning the first thing to have is Allah-centric life. That in the center, it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Jalla Majduhu. So it's as though starting from this, you used to teach from the name Allah, you're calling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has the power, ultimate power. It's as though you are saying that I will now begin this new year, and what I will do, whatever I will do, I will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and then do. Imagine you become offended. My son didn't ask me, my wife didn't ask me, the employer say the employee didn't ask me, the manager say my subordinate didn't ask me and he did this. Without asking he did this. Without permission he did this. And there's a lot of chaos because of that. If the army general, no one is listening to him, they're doing things on their own. Ministers are doing things their own without asking the prime minister. Company director is there, but employees are doing things without asking. How do you feel if someone is like supposed to be under you, be it your student, be it your worker, or if you have partner, even you have a wife or your spouse, even they do ask things from each other. So I become offended. Oh, why did this person did not ask me? But what about this, the one who have created the universe and created me and you? We are doing things without asking him and without seeking his permission. How about that? What should be the consequence of that? How sound mind is of that person who is doing things, who is living. He's not an employee, he's not or she is not a spouse, not a student, but a created being by the Creator, and doing things what they are doing without asking, without permission. यानी बंदा जो है शागिर्द हो, मियाँ बीवी का रिश्ता हो, काम का रिश्ता हो, तो कोई पूछे बगैर घर में पूछे बगैर कंपनी में काम कर दे तो वो मसला बन जाता है, भाई ये पूछे बगैर क्यों किया है। तो जो अल्लाह से पूछे बगैर हम चल रहे हैं, यही बताया जा रहा है कि अब ये साल आ रहा है, अब कोई होश कर लो, अब अल्लाह से पूछे बगैर कोई काम नहीं करना। अल्लाह पाक से पूछना कैसे है? हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू आस्क अल्लाह सुब्हानहू द परमिशन? वही जो कुरान ने नबी अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम ने दी है। बिकॉज अल्लाह इज ऑल नोइंग, ही हैव गिवन guidance for everything. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the prophet and messenger who knowledge more than anyone else. So he's given. So it's as though the first thing, पहली चीज़ है कि आज के बाद मैं इस साल इस तरह शुरू करना है, मैं अल्लाह से पूछ के एक एक दिन गुजार. I'm going to spend my day, my night, everything which I do. If I do business, I will ask Allah, shall I do it? No or not. If I want to talk, I will ask Allah, shall I talk or not? If I want to marry, I will ask, shall I marry in this way or not? You know, people they do things from themselves. They want to talk, they don't care what they should say. They want to marry, they want to do business, they're not asking, they think, okay, that's fine. And worst scenario is also mentioned in this dua and guidance toward the end. وَجِوَارٍ مِّنَ الشَّيْطَانِ. Worst case is, and very belittling to yourself, and you may say disrespect to yourself, is to do things after asking shaitan. Yes, I will live my life this new year, or I will ask shaitan and then do things. If he says that, I will do. What about that? So a person who opens his mouth, either you can ask Allah, shall I speak? Shall I say this or not? Then shaitan says, yeah, no, don't say. Don't hold your horses. Don't be patient. Swear. Become angry. So this is like a person who is living his life, each step after asking shaitan, how shall I do it? And then because he feeds in. It's not that he's just not there, he feeds in. Because as soon as you have a situation, you are asking. If you don't ask Allah, shaitan, you are asking. Automatically he will, do this. Be it business, be it marrying, be it living, planning your day, planning your night, doing all other things. This is mentioned in this dua actually, that this should be your one of the guiding principle. One, also to connect to actually the Creator, that I will do things, because if you have set an objective, a destination, then you have a chance to get there. Still it will need some effort, but at least you might get there. But if you don't set any objective, it's like many of us these days use navigation system or maps to get here and there, internet, online, satellite maps, Google Maps. Imagine you do not put any destination, any town, any country in the navigation system. You have a Google map and you don't put. You don't enter any name of anything. Where will it take you? You'll be wandering here and there. Wherever you are, it will show you are here. Left, right, and you have to make really go left, right. But it won't guide you because actually you've not put anything in there. So you'll be wandering here, there, around wherever you are, here, going on the wrong street, here, there, because there's no destination put in there. That is the example of the life which we are living if we don't set our aim, our ultimate aim, and what is the purpose of our life. If we don't enter that in our mind, in our heart, then like the Google map will show you where you are and the streets around you, and you will be just guessing, I'll go there, here, there, let's stop here. Gas station is coming, this is a market coming, I'll stop here. And that's what's happening with our life in reality, because we don't have purpose of life. What's happening? Only presently we are seeing where we are. Okay, what shall I do? Roaming around here, surfing the net, surfing the streets, here, there, or what's on the news, what's anyone doing. And then there will be it spouse, be it here, there. And just like on the map, we are seeing where we are present, and that's it. And the streets around and things around us, and that's how we are living our life now actually, only taking consideration in the present. No destination, no purpose. So this is also a lesson. Put something in your navigation system. Your navigation system is much more complicated and complex, which is the heart and the spirit and the nafs and the mind, which can, if you put there, it can take you to paradise. Or it can take you to hell as well. Depends where you want to go. So identifying yourself who you are and then putting. So first thing in this dua which the Sahaba Ikram Rizwan Ajma'in mentioned, Allahumma dakhilhu alayna bil amn. O Allah, bring this year upon us with peace and security. So what does that mean? That you should be striving to keep yourself in state of safety and aman. It's as though you are saying to Ya Rabbal Alameen, the universe, whatever evil exists anywhere, safeguard myself, and I will utilize the abilities given by you to keep myself in peaceful state, and also you should strive to keep others in peace. Meaning aman. Aman means aman, peace, safety, safeguarding others and yourself. And Allah Azza wa Jal, subhanahu wa ta'ala, we learn from Quran that whatever you do unto others happens to you. Allah makes that thing happen to you. So like in the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, Man darra darrahullah. Whoever will harm others, Allah will harm you. So it's very, think 100 times, not once, twice. 100 times that when you want to harm anyone, because you are pressing a button to start the divine system of retribution against you. It's like pressing a button on atomic bomb. That won't do you so much harm. But we are thinking, oh, nothing is happening, and that's why we are suffering, and there is a chaos. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, Man darra, darrahullah. Whoever will cause harm, cause pain, and harm to others, darrahullah. Allah Azza wa Jal will, Allah will use His system, which He has created, to harm you. So when you have this in mind, that, oh, if I press this button, there will be a missile activated, which will leave the center wherever it is operating from, and sooner or later it's going to hit me. Find me, is a laser-guided missile will hit me. So in Allah's system, there is all kinds of things, all kinds of missiles. Allah can use anything. And once you are on this path of harming and causing harm to others, you have activated the divine system of retribution and missile, and it's more precise than laser-guided missile. It will become activated, and it's just a matter of time. It will hit you at your weakest point, or wherever you are. You can't run away. This is what the Sahaba Ikram Rizwanullah Ajmain are mentioning. Obviously, Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gave them this guidance. So you are asking Allah Azza wa Jal for safety, and you are safeguarding others. How do you safeguard others? Now look at this screen as well. In your body, is your body in peace, safety? Again, because you are a piece of flesh if you don't have these 7 organs. Through that, harm or benefit comes. So be specific that am I actually adding to safety of myself and others through my tongue? Am I safeguarding others? Am I safeguarding myself, saying things? So for you it might be a small thing, for Allah Azza wa Jal it's not a small matter. Similarly, eyes. Am I causing disturbance or disunity or harming the safety of others, security of others, the honor of others, the wealth of others in any way? So this is the guiding principle which Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam taught the Sahaba Ikram, and the Sahaba Ikram Rizwan Ajmain used to teach others. Okay, this should be the new year. Yes, okay, whatever has happened, so asking forgiveness and not to sons you are present, ajal given. So through that actually people come, and we have just actually time. This food is good for us, bad for us. Ears also swallow. Think about your friend. He said, stop. You yourself have witnessed, and you can say it is truth. Be beneficial. What you're going to tell me is something beneficial for me. Keep it. Keep it to yourself, beneficial, or are going to stop us from harm or any way. Why you should speak? That don't listen to less and things. These are filters given to us, and become against someone, or actually it will just make something truthful. Then obviously, now people don't pay this attention to this, but when the dispute happens, because these things cause chaos, and these things cause separation of how they cause, okay, then people don't end up even visiting each other. We don't want to visit this family, because this is family did this to us and oh they said this to us, etc. There separation between families and friends, spouses, husband and wife, they listen to shaitan, and then actually at that time they don't want to listen to divine guidance, Quran and Sunnah. یعنی یہ چیزیں جو نبی علیہ السلام نے سکھائی کہ ہمارے فائدے کے لیے ہیں کہ امن، اللہ سے بھی امن مانگیں، دوسروں کے لیے بھی امن پسند بن جائیں، ان کو امن کے سوا کچھ نہ دیں، کم از کم ان کو نقصان نہ دیں، یہ مطلب ہے اس کا. زبان ہے، آنکھ ہے، اسی سے نقصان دینا ہے تو ان کو بچائیں. اس وقت تو ہم سنتے نہیں، اس شیطان ہمیں کی باتیں میٹھی لگتی ہیں، قرآن حدیث کی لگتا ہے یہ تو ہم پر پابندی لگ رہی ہے، یہ غیبت نہیں کرنی، یہ شیٹ کرنی. وہ شیٹ نہ بھی ہو، آپ کو کیا ہو گیا؟ آپ دوسروں کی عزتوں کو، دوسروں کو نقصان پہنچانا چاہتے ہیں، غیبت کر کے، چغلی کر کے، دھوکہ کر کے، جھوٹ بول کے اور فضول گفتگو کر کے. تو وہ کیا اس وقت تو پھر بندے سوچتے نہیں ہیں، کہتے نہیں ہمیں تو کرنے دے جو کرنا، ہم جانتے ہیں. پھر جب تباہی آتی ہے، لڑائی ہوتی ہے، پھر جب اس کا نتیجہ آتا ہے، جب پھر اندر بے سکونی آتی ہے، بھائی بھائی کا دشمن بن جاتا ہے، برادریوں میں لڑائی، قتل و غارت، لوگوں میں امن و شانتی ختم ہوتی ہے، تو پھر ہم کہتے ہیں وہاں اب ہمیں ورد بتائیں، کوئی وظیفہ بتائیں. ورد تو آپ نے کر لیا شیطان کا، اب تو بھگتنا ہے. اللہ کے ہاں سے توبہ کا دروازہ کھلا ہوا ہے. تو اس لیے جو ہے so a person should think. Similarly hands, authority, hands کا مطلب authority، طاقت. سو کہتے ہیں میں بہت بڑا ہوں، میں بہت بڑا چودھری ہوں، میں بہت بڑا راجا ہوں، میں بہت بڑا خان ہوں، میں یہ ہوں، میں وہ ہوں. 2 دن نیند نہ پوری ہوئی سب کچھ نکل جاتی ہے، نہ خان ہے نہ کوئی ہوش ہے، بے ہوش ہوں، جیسے نشیائی ہیں ان کی طرف پھیریں گے روڈوں پہ. یہ مسئلہ ہے، نیند نہیں پوری ہوئی. تجھے تو کہتے ہیں بڑے بڑے ہیں، یہ ہے وہ. 3 دن نہ ہو تو بالکل ہی میرا خیال ہے پاگلوں کی طرح. اتنی تو طاقت ہے انسان میں، کوئی بیماری نہیں، کوئی شے نہیں، no illness, nothing. Just you're not able to sleep 3-4 days. Where is your strength? Everything is there, but you will be like actually you are intoxicated person. بندے کو سوچنا چاہیے، بڑھ کے نہیں مارنی چاہیے، عاجزی کرنی چاہیے. person should not actually boast in things. One should know one's own reality. How Allah said in the Quran, who is our creator, وَخُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا. Human being is created weak. یہ weak ہے. One type of vitamins deficiency comes and there is a problem. ایک وٹامن کم ہو جائے بس بندہ بیکار ہو گیا، ختم ہو جائے. اتنے اور ملینز، ہنڈریڈز اینڈ تھاؤزنڈز اس طرح کی چیزیں ہیں. آکسیجن کم ہو جائے، there is a problem. So one should fear who the great power Allah Azza wa Jal, who is controlling everything, and when He wants, billions and billions things are working in the right way, not even one. There's so much blood flowing in you and things, so many veins, arteries. Who is? It's wonderful how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is running each and everything. That's the power. So we should not be boasting because we didn't create ourselves. We are not giving life to ourselves and things. So hands, power, how we utilize. Similarly, others' organs as well. Stomach, meaning the eating, no harming others. What does it mean? Eating the right of others, what belongs to others. Or becoming so greedy that you want to confiscate others' money, property and things. This is going against Aman. You are not keeping people in Aman. Private parts, also same thing. When the door of nikah is open, that why a person should open the door of fornication and zina and harming others and yourself. Feet, Allah has given power for you to endeavor strive, travel. So all these things, and even the mind, positive thinking, presence of Allah, deep thinking, there's negative sinful whispers as well, they come as well. So when there will be safety, security, you've got like an anti-virus system on. That's what purification and tazkiyah and all that actually holds. So a person should be this attached with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not bothered. People leave, people come. When the heart is attached with Allah Jalla Majduhu. Third is your heart at peace. Peaceful heart, firstly, is in peace with Allah Azza wa Jal. It has empathy. Empathy meaning feeling for others. This is selfishness. If you are getting enough to eat and you are concerned only, this is the act of many or some animals, that they get enough to eat and they are not bothered. Other dog has eaten, one dog hasn't. They sometimes care as well. But human beings especially shouldn't be happy until every person on the face of the earth has something to eat. ये खुद गर्जी है कि भाई मेरे बीवी बच्चे मैं खा रहे हैं तो सारी दुनिया से खाने, इसको कहते हैं कि दिल में एहसास होना, फिक्र होना. जैसे हुजूर अलैहि सल्लम ने फरमाया कि आपने तसव्वुर दिया कि बंदे को इस तरह होना चाहिए कि सारी उम्मत जो है वो एक ही जिस्म है. हाउ डू यू फील? मैं तो कहता हूँ मैं घर में बैठा हूँ, मुझे खाने को मिल रहा है तो मैं खुश हूँ जी, मेरा बड़ा अच्छा गुजारा हो रहा है. बट the real person, the real believer, mu'min, is the one who is not at peace until everyone else is also have safety and security and something to eat and drink. Usko wo sukoon khushi nahi milti. He's thankful for what he has, but he's not totally happy until everyone and every human being on the face of the earth have something. It disturbs him because he is like a one body. If my finger is cut, there's pain. I have pain in my teeth or stomach. My whole body will not be at peace. Okay, my hand is at peace or other parts, but I will feel the pain. So that's how believer. That's why Rasulullah said, none of you can be a believer. La yu'minu ahadukum. Until if the Prophet ﷺ said, none of you can be a believer if your neighbor sleeps hungry and you sleep satiated and you do not care. The iman fully is not there. फरमाया कि वो शख्स ईमान वाला नहीं, मोमिन कामिल नहीं हो सकता जो खुद तो खाए और उसका पड़ोसी भूखा सोए. पड़ोसी से मुराद अब ये नहीं है पड़ोसी वही है, meaning it is a lesson giving कि whole of the creation one should be worried about that. Not simple as okay, you should be thankful that you are getting, but at the same time being concerned and doing something for others as well. That is, I said, selfishness that you are getting, you are enjoying and you are not concerned for others. Yeah, I am enjoying holidays, I am having to eat to have everything to eat. Alhamdulillah, you are, and worst scenario is you are making pictures and sending to other poor people who can't eat. That is actually even something worse to do. That adding to their agony. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that if you are coming into a neighborhood in your house, if you bring some extra luxurious food, meaning you have some extra, you are bringing some luxurious food, you know, there are all kinds of there people, working people, poor people, unemployed people, children. He said, do not bring it in open container that everyone can see you are bringing pizzas or fruits or things. If they are either you have to give them Be so much generous. Ice cream van pe aap jate hain. Or actually you know their children. Unko bhi bula le wo. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that actually that you should not come and bring these things in open where others who have not, don't have, they are also seeing those bags and things. Bring in hiding. Be a little bit embarrassed that I am bringing so much good things and these people don't have, so I am hiding them so that they don't get disturbed. That is Iman. That is Aman. That is the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that how He wants. Once Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, because he used to speak to Allah, what a privilege he had, like we talk to each other. He said, Ya Rabbal Alameen, you love many people, which one you love most? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, O Musa, I like that believer. If a thorn pricks in the foot of a person, and this person feels the pain of that thorn, he feels like he's got a thorn in his foot. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, I love this person. So this is what the Sahaba Ikram, this one is maintained, that Aman is to do with empathy. Sympathy is also good. That actually, okay, you feel sorry for people. But empathy is as though you go through yourself that state, which actually then makes you do things to relieve. And as I said, it doesn't matter, you say, oh, if I am responsible for whole of the world, then how can I feed them? No, no one is asking you to feed them. What you are being asked is to do whatever is in your choice. Feeding one person, two person, relieving someone. People are committing suicide, other things, mentally becoming ill because of these things, others. But this is Rasulullah is giving, and the Sahaba Ikram giving us concept that new year you should be beginning with this. And what is the shaitanic? That you are celebrating with fires and others and fireworks, and people inside their hearts there is fire roaming around, fire of hunger, fire of deprivation, the poor and the needy and things. तो शैतान तो खुश होता है, बंदे परेशान है और ये उछल उड़ा रहे हैं, पैसे ज़ाया कर रहे हैं. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's way was this: be thankful, enjoy. And as I was mentioning that Sayyidina Abdul Rahman bin Auf radiallahu anhu was a very rich person, and he sent a gift to our mother al-Mu'mineen Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu anha, food, and there was so much food there. I'm talking about empathy, thinking about others. Our mother al-Mu'mineen Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa could not eat. He began, but she was very sad at the moment, and he said, oh mother, I can help you. What is there, any difficulty, any problem? She said, no, nothing such which you can do. I was just remembering that you are so rich and you have given me so much gift and so much food, but your and mine prophet was not able to eat this food ever, because whatever he had, either he gave, and such luxurious and delicious food was not even once present, so many dishes. So meaning this thought and this, you may say, idea was in them, their mind, that thinking, even for those people who passed away, like Rasulullah ﷺ and others, and people who are existing. So alhamdulillah, this is other being thankful. A thankful heart is happy heart. Generosity, meaning giving. A person likes giving. He's happy to give than receive. Patience also actually brings security. Forgiving also brings security. So the first principle of Aman amongst those six, your body, mind, heart, soul. And when you are at peace, it's only then you can bestow peace to others. on whole of the earth. That's your intention. Your intention is such that flowers showering on the whole of the earth. Every stomach and belly is full with food. Every heart is full with peace. Every family is living in tranquility and peace. That is your wish. So it should be that if you had that power, all this will happen. This is the heart of a believer, a friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then there is second principle. As I said, there are 6 altogether. Allah madkhilu alayna bil amni wal imani was salamati wal islami wa ridwanum min ar-rahman wa jawarim min ash-shaytan. So this is the first one. I have this one explained, but this dua should be remembered by all of you and recite in the first really 10 days because the dua and then following guidance which is given in these 6. This is not only dua but these 6 guiding principles as well in there. So here has some of the aspect of how to begin, what mindset to begin, because once you begin like this, then peace flows to you. Peace flows to you, tranquility flows to you. Allah's divine system starts working in your favor. You become the beneficiary. You become the most person who's getting the peace, and because you want this for others. And if you run after these things, dunya and actually pinching and possessing unlawfully from others, then you will not get peace as many other people are not. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable myself and yourself to learn and to keep and change our mindset and to begin this new year. And as the brothers have mentioned before, that why not actually to spend 3 days reflecting on yourself, how to prepare for preparing yourself for the new year in the light of this guidance and these prayers and things, so that actually, inshallah, a person can achieve something. Jazakumullah khairan, subhanakallah wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
Jazakallah khair to Sir for enlightening Nasiyah. The brothers would have seen the slide where it said, is your body at peace? Now, I'm talking specifically now to the new brothers. That question you can ask yourself, is your body at peace? And really, you've come here searching for something. And that there on the wall will tell you how you're going to achieve that peace. So there will be 2 brothers sat afterwards, Brother Abdul Rahman who sat here at the front and Brother Hasnain at the back. They will sit here and will tell you the path so that you can achieve that aim, which is having the body at peace. And then so for the heart, the mind, the soul will follow that. But that really will set the path for you tonight, inshallah, if you spend maybe 10, 15 minutes and these 2 brothers will sit with you and explain and answer any questions that you have. Can we just play the video, please? That's fine. And existing brothers, you see that path again on the wall. Look at where you are possibly on that path. And we have our ustads tonight who are ready to see you and discuss your journey with you about where you're on that path. So the ustads like Dr. Shah, they've been working all week, yet they will sit here throughout the night. Imam Qais, another one. Again, they've been working all week, but they will sit here all night so they can spend time and go through your journey with you so that you benefit. So really, I would ask all the existing brothers and sisters to avail themselves and speak to and get their names down. Come and see me and we can arrange that you see the stars tonight. And those brothers and sisters who have problems like healing issues, so spiritual issues, physical issues, mental issues, whatever they may be, we have again practitioners who will sit tonight and help you. That's what they're here for. So again, please come and see me and I will take your names down. And we will now go on to the majlis of dhikr. Brothers can stand up, let some blood flow. And if they move forward so that brothers at the back can also get space. So if you do come forward, please, a bit more. Again, have the right mindset. Remember the 3 keys. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with me. He can see me and He can hear me. And close your eyes and make it really a dhikr of the mind and the heart, not just the tongue, so that we really benefit tonight. Jazakallah khair.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما مولاي محمد سيد الكونين والأقلين والفريقين عرب ومن عجم محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين عرب ومن عجم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا 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 الله لا مقصود إلا الله لا مقصود إلا الله لا إله 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 إلا محمد رسول الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله الله خالق كل شيء الله خالق كل شيء الله خالق كل شيء الله الله خالق كل شيء الله خالق كل شيء
الله خالق كل شيء
وهو على كل شيء وكيل له مقاليد السماوات والأرض والذين كفروا بآيات الله أولئك هم الخاسرون. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله والله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير حسبنا الله
ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير
نعم المولى ونعم النصير وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد ذو الجلال والإكرام وهو الذي لا إله إلا هو
الذي لا إله إلا هو
الحي القيوم
الحي القيوم
وأتوب إليه
وأتوب إليه
أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله
الذي لا إله إلا هو
الذي لا إله إلا هو
الحي القيوم
الحي القيوم
وأتوب إليه
وأتوب إليه
اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم اللهم صل على
سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.
سبحان ربي العلي الأعلى الوهاب اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه صلاة وسلاما تنجينا بها من جميع الأهوال والآفات وتقضي لنا بها جميع الحاجات وتطهرنا بها من جميع السيئات وترفعنا بها أعلى الدرجات وتبلغنا بها أقصى الغايات من جميع الخيرات في الحياة وبعد الممات إنك على كل شيء قدير या रब्बल आलमीन या अरहमर राहिमीन अपने फ़ज़ल व करम व एहसान से हमारी ये मजलिस ज़िक्र और नसीहत और नमाज और दिन भर की जितनी नेकियां ज़िंदगी भर में बल्कि की है अपनी बारगाह में कबूल फरमा। हमारी कमियों कोताहियों को गफलतों को सुस्तियों को काहलियों को गुनाहों को सगीरा कबीरा को या रब्बल आलमीन माफ़ फरमा। हमने ये जो हदायत सुनी है तेरे हबीब अलैहिस्सलाम सहाबा इकराम ने हमें दी कि नए साल के बारे में या अरहमर राहिमीन हमें भी वो सिफ़ात अपने अंदर लाने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फ़रमा। हम तेरी ज़ात को अपना मरकज़ बनाएं, तेरी रज़ा को अपना मकसद बनाएं, तुझसे अपना ताल्लुक़ इस्तवार करें, मज़बूत करें। इसी तरह तेरी मखलूक को अपनी ज़ात से हमारे से कोई भी नुकसान ना पहुँचे। हमारी ज़ुबान और कान और आँख और हाथ और पाँव और सोच और ज़हन और क़ल्ब से सब हमारे शर से महफूज रहें, बल्कि सबको हमारी तरफ से सलामती पहुँचे, खुशी पहुँचे, आसानी पहुँचे, मेहरबानी पहुँचे, अखलाक पहुँचे और नरमी पहुँचे और सकून पहुँचे। या अरहमर राहिमीन हमें दीन इस्लाम की मदद और नुसरत और उसको फैलाने उस पर अमल करने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फ़रमा। और या अरहमर राहिमीन अपने फ़ज़ल व करम व एहसान से जितने भी मुसलमान परेशान हाल हैं मुख्तलिफ़ मुल्कों में सब की परेशानियों को दूर फरमा। जिनको की अच्छी हुकूमतें नहीं उनको अच्छी हुकूमतें नसीब फरमा। जिनकी राय अच्छी नहीं ان کی رایا کو ہدایت نصیب فرما، ہر مظلوم کی مدد فرما، ہر ظالم کو ہدایت نصیب فرما، ہر کافر کو ایمان نصیب فرما، ہر گناہ گار کو توبہ نصیب فرما، ہر توبہ کی جس کو قبولیت مل گئی ہے اس کو شکر گزاری کی توفیق عطا فرما، نیکوکاروں کو قبولیت نصیب فرما۔ یا ارحم الراحمین جتنے لوگ حاجت مند ہیں ان کی حاجتیں پوری فرما، حیات طیبہ نصیب فرما، عقل سلیم نصیب فرما، قلب سلیم نصیب فرما، حیا والی آنکھیں نصیب فرما، پاکیزہ پاک سوچوں والا ذہن نصیب فرما، تیری یاد میں رہنے والا دل نصیب فرما، ذاکر و شاکر حضوری میں رہنے والی روح نصیب فرما۔ یا ارحم الراحمین صراط مستقیم پر زندگی نصیب فرما، ایمان پر موت نصیب فرما، نیکوکاروں کا حشر نصیب فرما۔ یا ارحم الراحمین حضور علیہ السلام کی محبت، آپ کی اتباع، آپ کی شفاعت نصیب فرما۔ جتنے لوگ آئے ہیں کسی مشکل میں ہیں، پریشانی میں ہیں، یا رب ان کی نجات نصیب فرما۔ جو بچھڑے ہوئے ہیں ان کو ملا، جو روٹھے ہوئے ہیں ان کو منا، فتنہ فساد لڑائی جھگڑے سے بچنے کی توفیق عطا فرما۔ جن کے اندر کوئی چپکلش، کوئی رنجش پیدا ہو چکی ہے، دلوں میں بغض آ چکا ہے، یا ارحم الراحمین بغض کو اور دوسری حسد کو اور نفرت کو ختم فرما، محبتوں کو سے دلوں کو ملا، اور یا ارحم الراحمین دنیا آخرت کی بھلائی نصیب فرما، دنیا آخرت کے عذابوں سے محفوظ فرما۔ یا ارحم الراحمین ساری امت محمدی صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم پر رحم فرما، ہمارے والدین تمام مسلمانوں کی بخشش فرما، ہمارے اساتذہ و مشائخ کے درجات کو بلند فرما۔ یا ارحم الراحمین کے والدین زندہ ہیں ان کو قدردانی کی توفیق عطا فرما، اور جن کے وفات پا گئے ان کو جنت میں اعلیٰ مقام نصیب فرما۔ یا ارحم الراحمین صلی اللہ علیہ النبی الامی وعلی آلہ وصحبہ وسلم تسلیما، آمین۔